Let's see here. This is my new transition screen. I commissioned it from a friend, and she did an amazing job. I linked her Twitter in the description on today's video, and I can link it in the description of this VOD as well. She's an amazing artist, and I love it so much. Today, I'm gonna be back at farming LOTRO points. Really quickly, I'm gonna give the Hobbit gift to my human, because I like her. Let me see. Some new mail for her. And she got a little enhanced XP supply. Okay, those are the things that I sent her on the beorning yesterday. Is that, he's been live for a while, huh? Okay. I'm looking for the deeds I was working on before. And I cannot seem to remember what they were. I am going to go ahead and log in Grimdottir. So my options... Still have to be 13 for Enmity of Goblins. But I have Hearten. What's this? Why do I have new mail? Because my horse ran out, I believe. Nope, I have a good 4 hours left with my horse. But I could buy one from Aogar. So I have Hearten, I'm gonna also try to get a building rage and hearth and home. Can only do 30 a day for Hearten. I've done 22. Building rage I haven't unlocked yet, but you can do 10 of them per day. And I need to do enmity of goblins too. I'm gonna have to fight Knickerbeakers. I don't like Knickerbeakers. Here's Breland, the Slayer deeds, Explorer deeds. Well, let's go get them. I think they're back there at this lake over here. I think I will continue to fight them in my human form until I've done my Hearten for the day. And then I will see about doing the bear form instead. I think we want... Nope. We want biting Knickerbeakers. I need to be in my bear form a little while to build up wrath. I think I just unlocked that thing that I wanted, the other deed. Let's see how many times we got that going. 2? It's not bad considering you can only do 10 in a day. I think I'm going to try to get those out of the way now. See if there are any more biting Knickerbeakers. Doing pretty good on this. Can't use Hearten as a bear though. Okay, really quickly just get another Hearten. See if we can find... What is that? That's a boar. Oh. Why were those two coming at me? I want more. Here's a biting. Thought I heard 2 of them. Because the biting ones don't heal themselves. Could have maybe used that XP supply, but there's no guarantee that was what I was gonna get if I did. I've completed Shellbreaker. What are Knickerbeakers? Knickerbreakers? Knickerbreakers? Yeah. I don't think this is going very well. There's a backpack. Ooh, interesting. If I can get a couple more tier 3 thrash. One more and that's it for the day. Yep, that deed is frozen. Man form. Hearten. Silver coins. Bloodstone hatchet. I've got a lot of money. For absolutely no reason. There's something I've accidentally hit that I don't want this. There's a setting I've accidentally done. Was it X? Yes, it was. I was playing Wizard 101 earlier and I got used to hitting X to interact with things. Do I have Knickerbreaker, add to tracker, doing good ish? This biting Knickerbreaker. If I can keep a hold of the accelerator, I only have 4 more minutes. How is that possible? Oh well. Maybe I can get another one. Probably not. With any luck, I'll level up fighting Knickerbreakers. It'll get easier. More biting, more biting, more biting. I don't want the green ones because the green ones can heal themselves. They're sadly kind of cute. Except when you unclick them and now they're killing you. Ooh, I can maybe get one more before my stuff wears off. Wait, but how is he up there? Well, I don't have any way to check my chat, which I should be doing. Okay. Do a quick hearten. Open Twitch. Go to my channel, not to my channel, go to my creator dashboard is what I want. Here we are. What am I looking for? I'm gonna pop out chat. I'm gonna make it tall and maybe a little wider. Maybe not quite so wide. I'm gonna put it. Oh, the other thing I was doing was Flowers of the Old Forest. That was one I was heading for, but I want to be on level for that. Okay, here's chat. Whew. Let's find another biting knicker breaker. Here you go. Is there one also like right there that's like threatening to attack me? I should probably pay attention to when it is fighting me. Is this another biting one? Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna be running away because I cannot take on 2 Nika Breakers at once. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of crafting, maybe try to level up and then come back. I really don't like to run away. I like to try to muscle through, but when there's 2 at once, it just doesn't work. Where'd my chat go immediately? There we go. Here is that skirmish camp again. Still only have 90 marks. Is there a workbench right there? There's a forge master. I think there's a workbench. There's a study and an oven. There's the workbench. Forester leather wood. I can make 7 hides. Do I still have the hides that I made? Yeah, apparently. I should hand those over to someone. I'm not sure who yet. Maybe that's why I haven't handed them over, because I don't know who I should hand them over to. I don't think this is going to level me up, but it'll get me closer. How many Nika Breakers have I gotten? 13. It's not a very high number. We're gonna try our best. Hi. Welcome to the stream. I don't want to fight that. Oh, there's one. Oh. He's getting too close to the other ones. I really don't want to be up against a bunch. Why was this so easy yesterday? I mean, wasn't easy yesterday. It's probably the biggest thing. If I can level up at some point soon, I might go over into Midgewater Marsh. I might actually just do that after this one, because I think they might be lower level over there. Okay. I think I am gonna go over into Midgewater Marsh, because it's just, they're so high level. I'll fight one more just to have an even number before I leave here. Oh, I guess this one. Because I'm not making any headway as far as my level up against these guys, because it just takes so long to fight one. If they're not lower level, the reason I came over here was because the wiki said there was a higher concentration, and I thought that would mean like kind of knocking them out one after the other, but I didn't anticipate that they would be much higher level than me, and I should have, so I know better now. That's not what I'm trying to do. I go on autopilot sometimes, and I just go places I'm familiar with in games. I don't do that in real life that I know of. That's actually not true. Sometimes when I'm driving and I am not paying the most attention to where I'm going, like I'm paying attention to the road, but I'm kind of vibing, I'll just go somewhere that was not where I was trying to go. Okay, not off a cliff. Let's see. Aha! They are lower level over here. I should have been over here the whole time. This would have been so easy. I didn't even have to use Hearten. But there's spiders over here too. Ooh hoo hoo. Breaker burrower. I'm gonna get this guy so good. Unless I unclick him. This is gonna go so much faster. I should have been over here the whole time. I wasted that accelerator deed. I'm at some kind of orc headquarters. I would not like to be here, so I'm gonna leave. Breaker, sicklefly, more orcs. Breaker. I feel like I should get some kind of advantage because he's swimming. No. Gotta level up so fast. I'm gonna get this deed done so fast. I sure wasted a lot of time over there. I don't feel good about that. But you live and you learn. He's like half buried. I wonder why the green ones are so like beefy. Something special about them. I got him good. And there's so many over here too. The wiki lied to me. I was severely misled. And just one more and I'm gonna level up. And then it's gonna be even easier. I'm gonna be one-shotting these guys. Not really. I think I am gonna get that advantage though. Cool. Don't have any of those unlocked. I do have a third slot, but I don't have a third. Oh, buddy, you're only level 12. You're going down, dude. I don't want to fight any more spiders. may have to use Hearten because I've got 2 of them, and this Mars spider's gonna join in. No, he's not. Thank you, sir. I'm almost halfway there, and if I was still over in that other area, Hailcatch Lake, I would not be almost there. Anchor breaker. Come here. I'm gonna get you. Did I hear another one? Nope. I might see another one. Done. Anchor breaker. Oh, interesting. More orcs. Goblins. I can't tell the difference. I mean, I can tell the difference, but I feel like orcs are big. Because there's like orcs, goblins, and then particularly in Tolkien, there's, in Middle Earth, there's Uruk-hai. And there's another kind of Uruk-hai. There's a baby. Oh, it's a frog. Hello, friend. Only has 6 health points. Look at him go. There's another kind of Uruk-hai that has a different name. I think. Or there's like a special kind of Uruk-hai that... I don't really want to fight this orc warrior, but he's in the way, and I don't like that he's close to my frog friend. I'm gonna fight him as a bear. I got a weaponsmith. Scroll case. Who is gonna be my weaponsmith? I will have to look that up later. There's my frog buddy. He's a good boy. Never done anything wrong in his whole life. And he does not seem to care that I'm here. I wonder if that would be true of like a human character, or if it's just because I'm a beorning. Oh, joy. Thank you. Is this one your buddy? Okay. It's a Hearten time. There's 2 more. Got 36. When I get down to like the last few, I may go back and do like, no, I think I'm done with the Hailcatch Lake for now. Or forever. I don't ever want to go back there. I wasted so long against enemies that were way too high level for me. Not way too high, but the fight was too slow, too taxing. Could have been over here. Probably would have leveled up a lot faster. Be doing a lot better. Oh, I'm back at the orcs. I would like to not be by the orcs. I know there's spiders over here, so I don't really want to go over there. Sickle fly. Some brood watchers or spiders. Here's a green knickerbeaker. I'm doing this so fast now. And before I thought it was going to take forever. And I know I keep talking about that, but they're just, I rely too much on the wiki. That is the problem, is I should not have relied on the wiki. The wiki is not at fault. I'm sure the wiki, and it is a very helpful wiki. I would highly recommend using it if you're going to play. It has a lot of great information. Sometimes things get outdated though, and sometimes they're not necessarily expecting you to use that information until a certain level. And I guess I didn't check the level on this deed. Oh, love that. I'm gonna get attacked by the flies too. Allegedly, they're not supposed to be following me anymore. Considering these level 14 knickerbeakers are dropping like flies, I could probably go back to Hailcatch Lake and make more, not more progress there, but I make better than I was. I just think I'm making such good progress here. And especially with only 14 to go, like... Been watching a lot of Dimension 20 again lately. I started Fantasy High from the beginning, and it just makes me realize how much, like, how much video games are based on Dungeons and Dragons, like the way combat works. I know to some people that probably seems self-explanatory, but to me it didn't, and I'm sure to a lot of people it also didn't. If you're not familiar with Dungeons and Dragons or other tabletop games, But I do think it's interesting still. Whoops. I've started using in my head a lot of tabletop terminology for video games as well, now that I'm more familiar with it. The difference, though, I firmly believe that sometimes the dice reinforce the lore in tabletop. There's just something about that it always seems to make things a little more full. Whereas I think RNG in video games is like the RNG in Wizard 101, for example, the choices that enemies make, especially early game. Later game in Wizard 101, they seem to get a little bit smarter. But early game, there's some things that just don't really make sense. Here we go. After this, I think, is sickle flies. $57 down, 3 to go. I wonder if Woodsage Ruins... Well, I already have it, so it doesn't matter. Thought it was a new place. Oh, just gotta find me one more Knickerbreaker. I wonder if I was saying Knickerbreaker last stream. I feel like I probably was because I didn't see the second R, or the first R. No, the second one. Knickerbreaker. Which virtue did I reach the cap in? Compassion? Okay, let's see what the next ones are. So I've done Knickerbreakers. The sickle fly slayer is level 5. So I'm going to really quickly look in Arid Lewin. And it has very similar slayer deeds. So I think I might head now. Let's see my exploration deeds for Breland. Okay, that Mars spider is way too close. Oh! Just trying to research, dude. Leave me alone, please. Leave me alone, please. Thank you. There's a couple more ruins of Breland. I think I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. Find the Hillshire ruins. They are at 27 south. So we're gonna want to be less south and more west. No. Yeah. Where am I going? Okay. Less south, more west. In the southern Bree fields. So I think they're on the other side of Bree town. Gonna untie my hair because it's hurting my head a little bit. I've lost the end of my ponytail. There it is. Oh, it's because I tucked it up. More west, less south. Oh. Found a big old knot in my hair. Gonna check the task board, but I don't think on level or higher. Probably about level 13-ish, 15-ish. There is a stable master I can unlock.
What do you need?
Did I take a horse of course? No, I didn't, and I'm not going to. At least not until after There's a very particular horse I want to buy. I wonder if perhaps I should have seen which ruins were closest. I know perhaps. Not perhaps. I know definitely that I should sit up nice and not hurt my back or my neck. I'm gonna get to 58.5 west, and then I'm gonna shoot straight north. I have some bear friends over there.
How can I be of service?
I think I'm gonna take the stable master back. What is that? What is that? What are those? 58.5? And then I go further south, actually. I'm further north than I want to be. There's a lot of bears over here. Why am I going into the old forest? 58.5 west. Less south. No, I was correct in saying less south earlier. Sometimes I get a little bit turned around with numbers. Happens to the best of us. Would hardly consider myself the best of us, but Outlaws Haven. I don't know why I have my finger on the M key. We're getting close, because that is one of the creatures I'm supposed to... Oh, there's a bear den. That's so sweet. $27.4. Find the old Greenway Fort. Hope I can find that fast. It appears like I should be able to find that fast. We're gonna want to go to 53.1 west, which means we go east. And even further north than we already are. Is there a path over here? Interesting. Interesting. I'm I gonna have to go through here to get where I'm going? Or can I go a little bit north of here, maybe? I think I'm gonna have to go through there. Because I want to get to 24. How much longer is it going to be nighttime? It's going to be daybreak. My OBS just completely spazzed out. I shouldn't have said that word. My OBS messed up. Uh-oh. Okay, please don't. Okay, don't want to do that again. Hopefully my OBS is okay. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be. My Wi-Fi remained intact, as far as I'm aware. Let's see, where am I and where am I trying to go? It's the wrong tab. 24 south. It's a crazy cliff, but oh. Looking for 53.1 west, 24 south, Yarrow route. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. Ooh, can I squeeze between them? Cute. Didn't like that. If I'm trying to get to 24.0 south, I would go north east. If I'm trying to get less west. Okay. Northeast, not directly at that wolf. I think it's probably up here. Tater. Okay, so the goblin hole something. The goblin hole ruins. Are in the Midgewater Marshes. Well, here's the path, so we'll be back in no time. I don't even know what I'm being chased by, but it was on 2 legs. And its name was Purple. I don't know how much I currently have. Of LOTRO points. I've got 65. I made better progress yesterday. It's the wrong way. Taking off my house shoes because my feet are a little warm, and I'd also like to get into a more comfortable sitting position. I completely forgot to do an audio test today, so I have no idea what my stream sounds like right now. I'm a little discombobulated. It's a weird thing to realize an hour in. Part of it is that this is not what I expected to be doing today, but it's what I am doing today. I'm gonna go up to Scholar's Walk. I think it's faster and it's a cooler view. I don't think I'm gonna edit that interruption out of my VOD, because I don't edit my videos. And if I edit the VOD, it's gonna make the file even larger. You would think that it wouldn't, but even if you take footage out, for some reason the fact that the file was, for lack of a better term, tampered with, unless you cut out a significant... What it is that in a certain amount of footage, if you cut out footage, the file that remains will be larger than if that... My sentence got a little turned around, but if you trimmed an hour of footage into a half an hour of footage, that file would be larger than if you only had a half an hour of footage to begin with. It doesn't seem like it should be that way, but it is. It's marginal, but it's it makes a difference over a certain amount of time. It's a lot of running around in LOTRO. Oh, I have some things to mail, but I'm past all of the mailboxes. I'll hit them on the way back. Was sitting up a little bit more. I'm gonna have to go over where all those, I suppose I know now, goblins were. I want more south, less west. That's west. This is east. Not run directly into the Negro Breakers. $33 south, 43 west. Thought I was being chased by something for a moment. These don't chase, they just threaten, right? Yes. $33.0 south. Oh. Went way too far. Is it probably... It's probably this right here. There's a picture of it. Goblin Hole Ruins. The picture appears to be incorrect unless it's changed since the person who made that image for the wiki. Last one. Probably could have done this a little bit more strategically. There's no way to well, I could have done this more strategically, and I should have. I want a lot more west and only a little bit more north. Is Andrath over here? I can't even tell where Andrath is. Doesn't matter, I'm being chased. I'm going the wrong way as well. Old Molly, no. $40, 35 south. No, I want more south. Yes. Oh, it's because I'm swimming, not because anything happened to Old Molly. Who is Willow Song? Where am I? Never been to this place before. Now I'm back in Chetwood. 51.6 west. I guess. Ooh, that was a lot. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna be taking. I forget what it's called. Using the stable master's horse because that's a long way to just ride again. wish I had already known about it when I was over there. But we will take Scholar's Walk once again. Ooh, I almost fell off of there. Oh, maybe I don't need to take. I might have gone completely the wrong way. Turtle catcher and itty bitty turtles. I like to swim as a bear. I don't think I'm very fast as a bear, but 151.6 west. Maybe they're right up there. See, because Andrath does not really appear on the map anymore, so I wasn't really sure where it was. Watch out for the orcs. Here we are. I'm gonna head back towards Bree for a safe place to search stuff. Got more marks. 150, not bad, not bad. What path is this that I'm on? Huh. Weird. I'm gonna grab these raspberries and then... So that's the ruins of Breland. Let me really quickly check my reputation. Still have to do Flowers of the Old Forest. Still don't feel good about what level I am to be doing that. I'm going to head for the Shire. Yep. I'm gonna head for the Shire. Because I want to do all the level 1 deeds and then move up in level. I think that might be a little bit better than trying to do them. I'm going to stop through Bree, I think. Yeah, and I'm going to clear up some of my inventory space. I just think that, because especially as I was starting to get to where, like, the Knickerbreakers were all much higher level than me, even the easier ones. So I think maybe if I go through all the starting areas and do all the level 1 deeds, and then I think the next one is mostly level 5. Got some 6s, some 7s, some 8s, some 9s, 10s, 15s, 20s. Going through the deeds in order of level might make them a little bit easier, because I will level up as I do them. And I don't want to be so much higher level than those early deeds that I don't get experience from them at all. I just needed the mailbox. There's one right here. I am going to pop some things in my vault too. So let's see what I want to put. Put my mail right here. Compose mail. Bunch of strawberries. Rhubarb. Tater. Raspberries. What is that? 2 Pumpkinshire. Grocery. 1 Middle Earth. Instacart. Send. Let's see what else I've got. I've got a yarrow root, which is scholars. I'm just gonna sell the bloodstone. Let me see about... Let me see about the crafting vocations. Crafting is right here. Vocations. So I think... What is this recipe that I have? It is a bronze axe. I think I decided the armsman was going to be the dwarf. Oh. Scholar is going to be the historian. That's going to be the high elf. I'm just going to sell that. What's her name? Was she... She was Slandiam. Yarrow. Root. U is woods, so I don't have... I could have put Yarrow for you, but... I'm gonna go through the back door of the vault, or I'm gonna get stuck on the way. Uh-oh.
Greetings,
No,
friend.
I want to open my vault.
Hello there.
Put those things away. And these things... I'll leave the no, I might need the food. Probably not going to use the dye though. What else in here can I put away? It looks like nothing. But I can lock a couple of things. I want to make sure that I do not sell this. I think that's the only thing that would pop up.
How can I be of service?
Right. My beorning is going to have so much money, and for what?
Greetings.
It's going to be daytime soon. This horse is way faster than my horse. I don't know where Narrow Cleave is, so I think I'm going to go to Old Odo's leaf farm. And I'm going to start taking out brigands. I have to run the rest of the way. Interrupted. Oh, I misread the time. I really like the sunrises and sunsets in LOTRO. I wish my graphics were performing a little bit more cooperatively. That tree's kind of ruining the vibes. I shouldn't have diminished perception. I don't appear to be having any connection issues. Gonna dive into Buckland and just say hi to the... I'm gonna say hi to this person. Hobbits in a boat? Oh, they like the water in Buckland. In Buckland, they like the water. I think the stable master is actually like up towards Crick Hollow, like really deep back here for some reason. There's Crick Hollow right over there. Seems weird that it would be so far back here because it's not like it goes through the old forest. I don't think it does, at least. Do we see where old Odo's leaf farm is? Does not look like it. Well, we can still try. While I am here, I am going to actually look into... That's not what I meant to do. Oh, that's not what I meant to do either. All of the Slayer deeds in the Shire are level 1. And an Arid Lewin. Okay. Let me just make sure I haven't gotten any. So we're looking for Old Odo's Leaf Farm, which is in the wrong tab to know. It is 33.8 south. Willing to bet it's this way. 68 west. So we're going more west. Hee hee. Add to tracker. Great willow. Oy. Sites of the Shire. Old Odo's Leaf Farm is going to be on that one. I know where the party. So this is Stock Tower. Okay, I'm going to try to find Old Odo's Leaf Farm since I'm over here. And I'm still going to do the Brigand's Lair one. But it is good to have that one up. I keep losing my chat. There we go. We are on the way, 33.8 south. Am I going much too far south? I've gone the wrong way from the tower. That's okay. I don't know what's back there. Hopefully it's not another. Well, let's just see while we're here. It might be one of the farms that I need. There's a quest down here. Oh, it's the festival grounds. It is one of the ones that I need. Do they actually have stuff Oh, it's the Mushroom Festival. Is it? I won't know until I get to Hobbiton. In Hobbiton, they might have a big mushroom tent. Because I know they're not starting the Harvest Festival until the 12th. But I didn't know if they were doing another one before then. This is the way I meant to go to Old Odo's Leaf Farm. Am I itchy? There's a shortcut we know about for next time. 33.8 south. And 68. Bunch of quests over there. I'm gonna say I'm saving all of the side quests and stuff. It's a loud little waterfall. I'm saving all of the side quests and stuff for the prologues. And the beorning doesn't have its own prologue. Do you think that's the way? I think so. Here we go. Add to tracker. I love the Shire combat music. There's somebody or something in there. Let's see what happens. You do not have the corresponding quest. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Maybe they do have the quest. Nope, they're just coming through. I don't know why they're watching me, but okay. Kind of thought there would be more brigands here. I guess not, unless they got them all. I guess we can try narrow cleave. 35.2 south, 66.8 west. So is it 35? So it's going to be more south and less west. Less west. Darn, I wanted to see them open that cage. $30, 35 south. That way. Southeast. $30, 35.2. There's somewhere up there, probably, because I'm at 66.8. Let's try and find our way up there. There appears to be like a path. Oh, I didn't see that my OBS disconnected again. I think those other people possibly beat me here. Oops. Had to reload my player for a second. Where? Here we go. I guess I can wait here for them to respawn. Here we go. Is there another one in here? Oh, he's the boss. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Let's get them. I wonder if these still count as brigands. Yeah, apparently. No, ma'am. Nice. They have a little leader over here. See what that recipe is. Heavy cloth armor. I think I already sent that recipe to my human. So I'll have to see which other vocations have Taylor. Apprentice jeweler scroll case. Amethyst ring. all of them that were in this area, except a couple more respawned out here. Oh. I think I'm gonna get some more this way. And give that little group a chance to fully respawn. See, we've got another scroll case, heavy cloth cloak. There was something else I saw. Interesting. Very nice. See how many I've got. Slow but steady progress. Not a bad haul. Gonna come up behind here. And I am actually going to look for someone to raid that is also playing Lord of the Rings Online. Because I need to head out. So let's see. Oh, there's some people doing giveaways. Let's go. Let's go here to Bright Life Community. Nope, not gonna edit my stream. Oh, did I accidentally exit the raid? Start raid. Thank you for watching.